What up, my freaks? Ruinous Insight here with part 8 of my Total Warhammer II modded Count Noctilus campaign. So as we saw last time, we have a resurrected Silostra Deerfawn, and she is going to get our third army up and running. Although, now that I think about it, perhaps we actually want to wait a few turns. So what I'm thinking here is that these Sirens cost us 200 per turn, and that's with Silostra in the Galleon's graveyard. I think she doesn't actually reduce their upkeep at all. Yeah, doesn't look like it. But yeah, so the problem with that is we're at 968, and that's considering that Noctilus is in Poxmarsh. He's 2 units short, and on top of that, we're raiding for a decent amount of cash with Luther Harkin, so definitely want to be careful here. I don't want to start running bankrupt, although we will get the Steel Anchor, which is going to cost a little bit of cash. We can wait a few extra turns in Silostra, and after we declare war in the Blessed Dread, and then get all of these territories, we should be making a decent amount of extra cash, even with the extra Imperium. So anyway, there's some unassigned skill points, but I don't believe we care because we're holding on to both of those, although we do want to move both Wendy and Margaret. Oh, there's another Skull Island up here. I would sail up here, and we will try to eventually, but it's going to be pretty low on the priority list, as Sartosa is obviously fairly high. Margaret, keep going over there. I believe we are moving to the Eye of the Panther to get our first treasure over here. And otherwise, there's not much to do, is there? Wait, Margaret's still moving? Alright, let's skip the end of this turn and let's just proceed. Noctilus, you know where to go, buddy. Wait, I wonder if you can sail here now. I mean, you can, but you can't in the sense that, although, if we sail out right here, right now, without building, you know what, maybe this is a better idea. Let's do this. Don't do the building, but keep moving right there. And then I think, even without March Stance, you should still be able to get into the port. Or at least I think so. But if we have to waste a March Stance, we have to waste a March Stance. He's going to heal in our own water here anyway, so we might as well use it now. Otherwise, yeah, let's end the turn. We're researching something good, as I recall. Yeah, upkeep reduction. We really need that right now. 338. Yeah, it's probably a good idea not to have built those Sirens right now. I'm actually kind of tempted to get Silostra down here to maybe help Luther Harkin in fights. At the very least, they could level up together like that. Although the problem is that the Awakening doesn't have the stuff needed to get Sirens in here. Oh, and we also want to get enough money to upgrade the Awakening itself. Ugh. Alright, at least it generates some cash. Alright, well, it's on the turn, we'll proceed here. Oh, we also want to grab these Ogre mercenaries here.
Choose your words.
Speaking of Ogre mercenaries, so here's my thought. Based on your guys' comments, or at least some of your guys' comments, and possibly my own inability to find it, it seems that we will not be able to build the Fallen Bretonnian Knights for Silostra, unfortunately, which means she won't have that unique cavalry-centered playstyle that we would otherwise have with her. However, I figure we can sort of counteract that by giving her some Ogre Cav. I mean, it's not the best use of them, because once again, she doesn't actually buff them in the way that Noctilus might, for example, because he does have that buff to large units, but it's something. I mean, we're obviously going to give her some Mourngulls and all that sort of stuff, but yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. I really wish you could build those knights. But it is what it is. Otherwise, let's keep moving our heroes. You know where you need to go and establish those pirate coves and find those treasures. So you're going to Tor Anrock. There you go. Keep moving down. Faction encountered Greybeard's Prospectors. Don't care. Don't care. Technology. There's some good stuff in here. I think maintain cannons and black powder oxides are what we're going to focus on first. But pretty much everything here is going to be really good in powering up our range units, so I'm pretty happy with all that. Now you, Noctilus, you're going to recruit 2 deck gunners from your local horde. There we go. And, and then we will only have 1 unit of zombie pirate gunnery mob. Well, we'll see. We'll see if they can get to us, although I am expecting that at this point they probably will. We didn't get any... No, I was about to say, did we get any followers that would buff everybody up here, but it doesn't look like it. Alrighty, well that's fine then. Everybody's moved. Silostra, stay or go? Should you stay or should you go? Stay for now. Maybe go later. Alrighty, let's skip to the end of the turn and then proceed. Gonna be a few administrative turns, well, so-called administrative turns, as we move down here and prepare to declare war on the Blessed Dread. Just gotta make sure to do it while we still have the quest to do so. Alrighty, come on. Oh, also, if anybody knows, is there a limit on the number of treasure maps that you can have at the same time, i.e., should we... Hello, what's going on here? An ocean of opportunities. Conversations with several captured admirals have brought information to light regarding several potential targets. We'll only have time to strike one, however, so we must choose wisely. Which convoy should we attack? This option generates a mission with a high reward. A mission, eh? With a high reward, eh? Well, I was planning to attack the Dark Elves anyway. Hopefully this is any Dark Elves. I don't remember this. Let's see what this says. A convoy of Dark Elf slave ships are headed back to Slaver's Bay, laden with captives raided from Ulthuan's coasts. We should free them. Not for altruistic reasons, you understand, but because their potential as fresh recruits to go on account within us and join the crew. Drowned, erased, and bound, they'll be worth more than a cutter full of gold sovereigns. I would think so, but I wouldn't mind a cutter full of gold sovereigns. Alrighty, well, let's start with the Dark Elf Slavers. Let's see if it has us do anything with regards to these Dark Elves, or whether it is actually a mission. Whoa! A last stand of the Empire. Oh, that's fascinating. Let's see, the Empire is in flames. Many of its territories are devastated or taken by its enemies. However, there is still resistance. Remnants of the Imperial Army, garrison forces, members of religious cults, and household troops have gathered to stem the tide for the Empire. Wow, that's really interesting. And that's really interesting because the Empire is doing really well here. Look, the New World colonies and Marcus Wolfheart are really holding strong. Mazda Mundi's basically dead. He, let's see, probably only has a couple territories. Nagaroth's at the Fallen Gates. Shrine of Sotek is a bunch of ruins. It looks like Hexoatl only has Machu Peaks and Hexoatl itself. Ouch. Feel kind of bad for the lizard. Feel kind of bad, or for the Toad Man, rather. Especially as I've grown fond of him after the Lizardman campaigns. This is the high reward. Slavers recruit rank +1 for all units, own armies, faction. Why, you gotta be kidding me, this is pathetic. I wonder what the other options would have given us. Damn. This is just extremely disappointing. Oh well, defeat the following lord in battle. A Raman, a Dread Tongue. Oh, all the way up here, you gotta be kidding me. So far away. Well, we'll go after, wait, 12 turn, wait, there is no timing for this. We can do it whenever we feel like it, okay. I got a little bit worried there. Be at war with the Blessed Dread is time, but the Dark Elf Slavers does not seem to be. Okay, so that's fine then. Not a big deal. Speaking of big deal, ogres are a big deal. Let's get them. Let's get them, or at least let's talk to the, Horned Guts tribe. There we go. More Mournfangs, possibly for Silostra's army. Luther, you stay here, but Noctilus is coming in very, very soon to deal with your problems. Let's also level this up. Oh, I was going to do that earlier. Oh, and we have room to level up something else. It's gotta be the campaign movement range, I think. I mean, there's still a few things that I want to get here, other than that, including the dart launcher. Missile strength. At max level, it's an extra 10% missile strength for all of our artillery, which is quite nice, and considerable infamy gained per turn, which is pretty good. Allows us to put more admirals in their offices, but the movement range will pay for itself, essentially. There's also the upkeep. I mean, honestly, we want both, but let's start with the movement range, I guess. And then we'll move on. I mean, we're getting 24 growth per turn. I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, the Awakening. Yes, next level for you, please. And what else do we got here? Galleon's Graveyard. You can stay as you are for now, Silostra. Oh, I'd really love to fight Gentleman Jenkins, but you don't have the forces to do so yourself. Makes it tempting to keep building her army now. Well, let's get some Pirate Coves established. Maybe that'll solve the situation, at least partially. Got what, 6 more turns? Yeah, 6 more turns. Ugh. Takes too long, and yeah, we're gonna have to raid some territories and sack them, establish pirate coves the old-fashioned way, not via agents. At some point, maybe raid up the coast of Bretonia with Silostra. That seems like something she might do. Especially if she can't have those Bretonia Knights. If she can't have them, no one can have them. Otherwise, I believe this is once again an end turn. Whoa, ship upgrade. Who has ship upgrade? Oh, is it Luther? Yeah, it's a Luther. Oh, at max level, too. Would be nice, but not while in one in camp stance. Yeah, we'll wait on that. Let's move you back here, because you're going to swap places with that Noctilus, essentially. Unless we go for the Fuming Serpent. Oh, wow, Chupayatl's been destroyed. Marks of the Old Ones are the only ones left. Okay, we really don't want them to actually take the Blood Swamps and the Fuming Serpent from us. Damn. Yeah, it's gonna be concerning when the lizards come for us, and I'm sure that they will. Once they stop fighting the Skaven anyway. He has 3 settlements, so it's just these 3. Really, I wonder where Lokir himself has been this entire time. Anyway, we will end the turn after selecting Black Powder Oxides for more missile strength. Can't go wrong with more missile strength. Let's end the turn, let's proceed. Almost time to declare war on these guys. Trait gained Raider for Luther Harkin, another 10%. That's not too bad. I'm actually shocked that these guys haven't just straight up declared war on us at this point. Ooh, but this will be the first time we see Queen Bess in a siege as well, won't it? Oh, that's gonna be nice. Plus, we'll have the carronades to rely upon as well. Alrighty, Black Powder Oxides. Oh, for the love of... Obviously... actually, maybe not so obvious this time. Honestly, it's only 3 turns. I can't believe it's like a double negative. We lose money and we get a pretty massive debuff. Damaged armor, rusted weapons. Damaged armor, rusted weapons. Well, last time we got this, I believe I said that the salvage of the armor is better because most of our units don't fight in melee. And probably won't for the next 20 turns, but now we're about to fight these guys, so it's a possibility. So we're gonna go damage the armor and salvage the weapons. This time around, anyway. Man, it feels like we got those relatively soon, one after another. But anyway, Luther, you can move out. Can you attack Star Tower? Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it. Luther, start moving over here then. You're gonna take the Fuming Serpent. Noctis. Oh, you can hit this in 1 turn? Oh, damn. I didn't realize you could move so far. I also didn't realize you had leveled up. Let's make sure that we give you something useful. You are fighting in melee a little bit more often now that you have your Necrofex mount. I guess while we do want Lucky Charm and Tenacity to keep you running, we also want all this stuff. Now you're gonna get a lot of mileage out of that Scarred Veteran. Man, you're gonna run out of points soon. And we don't even have any points in here, damn. Well, we're gonna get Arcane Conduit, and I guess Earthing if we can manage the point, and I do still want Hornswoggle as well. There's a lot of stuff to consider here. You, Luther, do we just move you into the Fuming Serpent? I feel like we move you into the Fuming Serpent. Alrighty, let's hit it. Blood Swamps. Yeah, the mighty something. All hail the mighty, he's arisen from the deep. Cult of Sotek and Itza. Will either one of you allow us to join your war against the Blessed Dread? Okay, Itza is fairly strong. Move into -8. Move into -8. Honestly, if we fight the Skaven, they'll both probably like us. Let's see, we join war against the Blessed Dread. Hi. Will he give us a non-aggression? Do we even want a non-aggression back? I mean, I feel like we're gonna have Luther fight all these guys down here anyway. It would be nice to have the lizards like us, but once we get great power, in combination with the aversion, it probably won't be enough. And kind of the only reason they like us anyway is because, yeah, let's just take money, I guess. Screw it. Demand money, 800. Moderate, go. Good enough. Probably could have nickel and dimed that a little bit more, but I don't care enough to do so at this current moment. Hey, there we go. Mission successful. Skilled Undead. Campaign movement range plus 50%. So we can move real far now. This is a good time to attack Sartosa. So what we'll do is we'll immediately take the Blood Swamps, and then we'll use that crazy move speed to probably go after Sartosa, unless we want to grab those Dark Elf Raiders over here. Wait, they haven't been moving up, have they? Maybe they're trying to return all the way up here. And if they are, we're not going to bother, because that's too far. I thought that if an army spawned, it would spawn closer to us, but oh well. Oh well, let's take this. You're gonna hit this. Luther, you're gonna hit this next turn. Yeah, still generating 937, it's not too bad. Wait, there's another level here? Who leveled? Continue siege for a few seconds. What do we have here, by the way? Pyrrhic Victory. With this amount of artillery? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Let's do Pyromaniac. There we go. Finally. He's been trying to get Pyromaniac for ages. The Blood Swamps, please. Let's attack. Let's see what Queen Bess can do to the walls at any rate. And then we'll have the carronades destroy towers while the mortars actually kill units. This will be a nice change of pace for everybody. Alright, come on now. Yeah, I don't think a cinematic battle is going to be necessary here, because most of this is going to be dead by virtue of artillery alone. Just want to make sure that our carronades and our mortars are all in range of the enemy walls. Oh wow, we got pretty crazy range here, so we can even move further back. Alrighty, let's put Queen Bess up on this little hill right here then. There we go. That feels proper. Then we'll put the mortars right... Oh, maybe not so proper. You can't actually move up those hills? Oh, that's kind of interesting. Huh. Well, let's do this, assuming that you guys are still in range. You are looking good. Very edge of your range, I will grant. Okay. Well, let's hope that this works out. And then you guys are going to go on this side over here, and then we'll put the carronades down there as well as our two gunnery whites. You guys are both going to go right here. Hopefully you're in range for your enchanted ballistics. At least if anybody comes out of the city, you'll have a nice little raised hill to fire down on. And honestly, like, if you're setting up a artillery battery, I feel like this is exactly where you would set it up, right? It was a glorious shot with all that vampire architecture. How dare they occupy our city? Alrighty. I'm insulted. You guys are gonna move... Okay, move up a little bit in front. You should still be reached by the enchanted ballistics. Let's move the rest of our army out there as well, but maybe in a few minutes. Like so. I don't want them directly in front of the carronades, because I feel like they might actually hurt us. Then we get you guys all back. Rodimus and Noctilus. That's gonna get confusing. You're good here, and then let's start deployment. And start battle. Immediate use of enchanted ballistics, please. Carronades, you have towers to kill. Towers which cannot range us. Not even close. Beautiful. All of you can turn off guard mode. Let's see what Bess is going to aim at here. We're probably better off aiming right in the center of this blob here. Oh, yeah. You gotta love watching artillery barrages. Let's fire at this Witch Elf unit with Bess at least a few times. Let's also use a Norse Roar through all this. Gotta put it on cooldown. Oh, yeah. Very nice Norse Roar. And keep doing your thing, everybody. The artillery barrages, ooh, and the towers go down. And let's get another enchanted ballistics going immediately. Keep that up. You guys, destroy more towers. It must be pretty frustrating to fight vampirates in battle like this. Alright, Bess. I want you to land your next shot. We could try firing on all this. You know, I'll try firing the next shot on all this. Can't even see if the next shot is coming. Let's see. See where it lands here. Kind of a hit. I mean, not in the main portion of the enemy blob, but at least it's something. Mortars, you guys still firing, right? Yeah. There's still a lot of enemies up there, too. Carronades are still doing the same thing. Good job. Let's buff up Bess's powder. Keep that powder topped up, and let's get another enchanted ballistics going right away. Beautiful. Alright, right in the middle of all this, I kind of landed on the Supreme Sorceress there, which is not going to do a lot of damage, but those units are definitely going to take a beating. Beautiful. Alright, keep doing your stuff. And more towers have gone down. Wait, can you two actually fire on this gate, please? Rather than have the carronades do it. The carronades, in the meantime, can destroy the very last of the towers here. Hope I directed them to fire at the... Oh, should have done it the other way around. Alright, fine. You are firing on this. And then you are firing on this. There we go. Alright, Bess, I forgot to retarget you. My bad. Ouch, ouch. Yeah, these always remind me of Empire and Napoleon Total War, these siege battles when you have a ton of artillery. I mean, what are they gonna do? Alright, fire on these dark shards next, please. Do we have another enchanted ballistics ready to go? Yes, indeed we do, and we also have another powder top up for Bess. Oh wow, we still have plenty of ammunition at that. Oh, it looks like the mortars are... Huh, I guess should be in range, but I guess you're a little bit out of it. Move a little bit forward then. Oh, good, we'll get another Norse Roar going in a few seconds as well. I mean, we still got plenty of wall to clear. Wait, I also forgot, can the cannons fire on top of the walls or no? Oh wait, I think I tested this and they can't. Yeah, cannot target if on a wall. And yeah, neither can this. So we really only have a couple of options here. Fire, ooh, I was gonna fire the Norse Roar at this, but maybe while they're moving around like that, not the best option. Bess is still firing into the enemy blob. Well done, well freaking done. In fact, maybe take a couple shots at all this up here. Man, those shots are just like going through the gate, which actually isn't all that surprising now that I think about it. There we go. I wonder if do the shots that go through the gate, can they actually hurt the units behind the gate, or is it just an animation? It looks like it's just an animation. Just want to see this again. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Alrighty. Who's best firing at now? I think it's somebody up here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Moving? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't move. Don't move. Stay where you are. Especially don't... No, no, no. You know what? Move back, in fact. Don't go in front of the freaking carronades. That's a bad idea. We've done that with Rodimus Prime once before, and it did not end super well. Carronades, you should be targeting at least somebody. What if you can target that Death Hag up here? Alrighty, and mortars. Are you not firing at anybody? Are you kidding me? You need to move more in front? Okay, fine. I wanted to keep your enchanted ballistics up, but apparently you're somehow out of range. Alright, let's move you all forward then. Right here, carronades. Let's move you forward. Gunnery whites, forward as well. This will have a few extra seconds to wait on firing our other stuff, although we won't want to keep the powder topped up on best. I think I'm over topping up that powder a little bit, but whatever. Battle will be over soon anyway. Can't really waste that. Alrighty, let's speed this up a little bit. The artillery barrage is going to last a while yet. There we go. Hopefully everybody can fire. There we go. Mortars are firing. Let's get another enchanted ballistics. And we can also top up Rodimus and co. Wait, are you not firing on anybody? You have like the entire map that you can fire on, and you can't fire at anybody. That's weird. Alright, well, I guess we'll purposely target some enemies. Target the Switch Elf unit first. And get some hits in there. Can kill it pretty damn badly. There we go. And the enemy unit, or the enemy army has lost their gates. In fact, you know what we can do? We can move up the rest of our units. Just not so close that their own range attacks us. Wait, don't we outrange them now? I'm just curious. What's the range on Dark Shards? 140, whereas these guys 203. Yeah, we're looking pretty good there. Deck Gunners, let's move you up. And let's move you... In fact, let's move both of you up here, because it looks like more enemies are here. There we go. Might get some use out of our Deck Gunners then. You two, move up as well. Hopefully not so much in the way of the carronades. Do we have another enchanted ballistics? Yes, indeed we do, and we have more... I was about to say top up for best, but it might not even be necessary. Mortars, are you not firing it? Okay, we're gonna have to manually tell them to fire. I don't know what the deal is. Mortar. 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 Yeah, see, these guys were in your range, but you weren't firing at anybody. Okay, best, fire on this. Get another Norse Roar. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna run out of ammo here. Don't even need to use the Norse Roar, I just want to put it on cooldown. There we go. Might as well put everything on cooldown, right? Is there anything here? Not enough units probably to use this anyway. Or at least make good use of it, I should say. We'll wait. Give it a few seconds. Best take a few more pot shots. Let's also get another enchanted ballistics going. Let's also get another top up. There we go. Nice. Mortars are still firing at everybody. This is working out reasonably well. Zombies are starting to move into range. Getting closer and closer. Can get some use out of that at least. There we go. Hit that before they move away, please. They moved away a little bit. Well, at least they're going to waste their murderous prowess. I always find it funny when they pop their murderous prowess because of their own losses, especially when we've taken no damage whatsoever. They're just feeling really murderous by virtue of how angry they are after this whole barrage thing. I mean, makes sense. I would be too. Real upsetty about all this. And yeah, our deck gunners will be in range. So at least we can see them fire. Will you guys be in range? You'll be very, very close to being in range. So in fact, we can move you up like so. And I think you still won't be in range of the enemy. Yeah, nowhere near. Beautiful. And since they have no artillery, there's not much they can do. Alright, let's see if these guys can fire on some of the enemies that are on the walls. There we go. Getting some shots in. Beautiful. I want to see their animations as they fire. Reload. It looks like their entire line can't fire. You know, let's move them up a little bit up on this hill. Should be a slightly better vantage point to fire down on the enemy from. And you seem okay. Oh, you're firing on that Death Hag, eh? Oh, that Death Hag's gonna melt as long as these guys can keep firing. Oh, mortars. You should be firing and not moving. Let me guess, you moved forward? Yeah, you moved forward. Let's get another enchanted ballistics. It won't even affect everybody, but as long as it's affecting best, I'm happy. Let's see. Get you firing on these guys here. Man, outranging the enemy. This almost feels like playing the Wood Elves and just spraying the enemy walls with with arrows, although it's guns in this particular case, which is just plain better. I think we can all agree on that. Alright, I also want to set up some angled shots. Let's move you guys like so. No, you're getting too close. Never mind. I'd rather you not get damaged. We have to remember that they're still pretty damn fragile after all. And you, Carnage, you're not firing on anything? Oh, now you're gonna fire. Okay, we can also move Noctilus and Rodimus in as well. Oh, this bombardment. Yeah, they're just gonna rout. The entire place is gonna rout soon. And here we go. I'll never get tired of that. There we go. Beautiful. Did a Dark Elf just say something, forgive me? Did he say, Cain, forgive me? Cain doesn't do forgiveness. I don't know who he said forgive me, but I can't think of anybody that the Dark Elves might request for forgiveness or beg for forgiveness from. Because, A, Malekith's really not into that. Cain is really not into that. So, I don't know. Genuinely don't know. Let's get another Enchanted Ballistics. I don't think we even need... Oh, yeah, there's the route. The route is coming. Oh, man. This poor Dark Elf City. I mean, they didn't even have a full stack in here, I will grant, but nonetheless, without taking any damage. Pretty nice, and at least we got some use out of our deck gunners and all that. But yeah, with all the buffs to the extra range that we got on the zombie-powered gunner mob, pretty nice when they can outrange anything that's on the enemy walls. Beautiful sight. Alrighty, close battle, and our city returns to us with, wait, 2 losses. Who managed to die? I feel like it probably would have been a hit from our Carronade or one of our own units just accidentally shooting them. Wow, 898 kills on Queen Bess. Way better than all the other artillery. If, in fact, in terms of damage, it's probably better than all the other artillery combined, which is not surprising, I will grant. But yeah, having kept that cannon topped up for the entire battle was pretty big. 939 after that, 141,000 damage. Very nice. 4K on this mortar, 8K, 15K, 13K, 360. Well, you guys one-tapped your towers most. Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. Damn. Once again, what I wouldn't give for a few Hellstorm rocket batteries. Oh well. Let us occupy the Blood Swamps. Ooh. It's a nice amount of cash for that, but no, we're gonna occupy it. It's our territory. And we're getting it back. And Imperium Power. Here come the reductions. We are now at 6 provinces, are we not? No, we're at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is the Maelstrom. So yeah, soon it'll be 6 after we take the Fuming Serpent, but fortunately the Vampire Coast itself now belongs to the Vampirates. Bat Swarms, construction time reduction in campaign movement range. I honestly don't care about all this. I want more growth or otherwise construction cost reduction, which does not exist. Therefore, really, growth is the only option. Dredge the Sea, please. Wait, do we have an income increase option? Siege holdout, ammunition, loyalty, public order. Oh, this is all garbage. Oh, really? Wow, I have never paid attention to just how trash all the province's stances are for the Vampire. It's not even like a plus 5% increase to money. It's really disappointing. Wow. Oh well. Oh well, not a big deal. Mostly because we can't do anything about it. Let's get our next level of sail, and then let us... What do you have here? You have Scurvy Dog Pits, which is all great, but we need walls. We absolutely need walls, and I guess another Pirate Gallows immediately for even more growth, so we can keep, well, the place growing. Alrighty, what else do we got to do this turn? We will run out of time very quickly at this rate. Wendy Hodgson. Pretty epic artillery barrage, though. Now, you're going to take... few more turns to do this, but you can, you know what, stay in the water. At least enemy heroes can't assassinate you here, and you can just keep an eye on the situation for another 5 turns. Not gonna move, not gonna do anything. You, however, you have places to dig, and I'm pretty sure it's here that you want to dig. So move right to the Eye of the Panther, and then dig there. There we go. Miserly Hoard of Treasure gives us 10k, that's not that miserly. I guess for the vampires in general, that's like half a Skull Island. I'm still pretty reasonably happy with that. Alrighty, let's get back to the treasure maps. See where the next one is. Aha, there's one here either at Khemri or Zandri or Gorgazan above it, perhaps? Is Gorgazan above it, or am I screwing up my geography here? We'll see. We'll see in a second. It's something in the Badlands here. It is Gorgazan. Damn. Why do I know fake geography better than real geography? This is pathetic. Oh man. Okay. Well, whatever. Okay. I've wasted my life. I laugh, but I'm also sad. Alrighty, let's keep doing whatever we're doing before I curl up in the fetal position and cry. Let's see what we got here. Bump. Finding it hard to keep going. Let's see, percussion. Also no wink. Armor piercing missile damage. Okay. I'm good now. I promise. Ammunition, armor piercing missile damage. Yeah, that's what we'll go for next. Alrighty, we need to steal some tech, though. Let's get some gunnery whites up and running as fast as we possibly can. Trying not to burst out laughing again. I really would like to kill Gentleman Jenkins. You know what? Screw it. I know it's going to cost us a lot of money. We're going to start losing cash. We're going to keep building sirens. Regardless. It doesn't matter. I don't care. But can we build any Morngulls here? Yes, we can. I guess we'll build some here, then. I mean, we're not gonna put a bunch of bloated corpses inside Lostra's army. That just... nah. It just seems boring. We should probably give her some guns, though. At least some, right? Or do we get her all melee? Or just, like, give her, like, 12 sirens and then a bunch of Morngulls and Cav and nothing else. If she has a Rotting Leviathan mount, she should probably get a couple of Rotting Leviathans, at the very least. Definitely something to think about. What level are you at, by the way? Level 10, eh? You need level 12 to get all the good stuff. Alrighty, well, we'll keep waiting on that one. Luther Harkin has leveled up to 12, which means he gets the good stuff now. Let's see. Moment of Lucidity buffs up him only. Missile Strength for zombie-powered gunnery mobs units? I think yes. And then Severed from the Winds of Magic versus Man of War. I guess we gotta go with Man of War. There we go. And, oh, this increases our pirate captain capacity, doesn't it? Wait, I'm selecting the wrong thing here. We now are 2 out of 4, which is not too bad. Master of the Black Arts is also a very good option, especially since this would be the Vampire Fleet Captain Vampire lore, so you wouldn't have access to the Spirit Leech. Ooh, wait, can you get Master of the Black Arts on a Vampire Fleet Captain of Death? And then just double use it? Just keep using it forever, essentially? That'd be pretty awesome. Because you can use this like 4 times, unless I'm mistaken. We also have another use of the Lore Keeper. We could get another 5 research back and send you out to gather more treasures. The only thing is it worth it? You guys cost us 500 per turn. Let's consider that for a second. If they cost us 500 per turn and these things only give us like 10,000 money, so every 20 turns, they need to find something. It really depends on how many of these things are on the field. I mean, some of them are really far up here, but honestly, I feel like we're never gonna go up here. This one's too far, isn't it? And this one's pretty far as well. And so, well, I guess we could send one all the way up here, but I really don't see us sending one up here. Oh, well, then again, we are going to make a Pirate Cove at Altdorf, and possibly... possibly Barrack Var, depending. Although, oftentimes Barrack Var gets conquered so many times that you don't really get any mileage out of conquering it yourself. Alright, well, you can't move. Anyway, we're gonna end the turn before we run out of time here. Unfortunately, probably will not be able to find a cinematic battle, but hey, at least we got some artillery. Fun. Alright, let's end the turn. Let's proceed. Let's see if these guys strike back. Whoa! Clan Pestilence has been destroyed. Ooh, please be low here. Please, please be low here. I really want that buff. Come on. I wish you could tell. Does Lokier spawn back at his settlements, or does he spawn at sea? And, nope, it is Sahori? Okay, your conquest strike fear into the yards. And we got some free money. That's all great. I'm sure it's all very great. This is not what we want. We want Lokier. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who's here? Alyssa Fang Shield. Hey, you got Chupayatl back. That's cute. It's cute because I kind of want that gold mine. What is not cute is the fact that I can't find Lokier anywhere.
What is this
What kind of army do we have here? It's a Luther to fight it, I guess. It's not like we really need to send Noctilus for that sort of garbage. Noctilus, you could go here. You could even move... What's the percentage to raid? 25%, so you could, in theory, go here and try to raid these territories. And move next turn. I really feel like we shouldn't need to rely on you, but we should probably... Would you guys be willing to peace out? No. I was thinking we just ignore all this, because I really don't want to share a province with the lizards, because then they'll eventually declare war on us, and then it'll be sooner. And Noctilus wants to go to Sartosa already. He's busy. He's damn busy.
Sing the songs of death.
Yeah, sing the songs of death. Let's keep building sirens. It's a giant pile of sirens. This army is going to be so expensive, and it's going to take us so much cash from our coffers. We really need to try to make a... make it worthwhile. I'm gonna need to send out some raiders, and we're probably gonna have Noctilus sack a coastline or two. What do we get next, though? Grants the throw bombs banner to your faction. This is garbage. This is a garbage banner. This is terrible. Let's see. Armor +5 for all characters, not all units. Screw that. Missile strength for all characters, but Powder Monk is pretty damn nice. Percussion cap, we can get a lot more ammo. I mean, if we're gonna go for ammo, it's gonna be magazine. It's not gonna be the... it's not gonna be for the gunnery mobs. They never run out of ammo. I mean, they do, but they don't. You know what I mean? Master Gunner is also a pretty decent option. It's not for everybody. It's just a follower, I mean. Alrighty, well, it is what it is. Let's keep upgrading that. And how much infamy do we have left? Not a lot, so we'll have to start, I guess, researching again with, like, pathetic results. Alrighty, you're gonna go here and you're gonna, I guess, raid this if you can. We'll see if it doesn't get screwed up. I guess we'll take marks of the old ones. If Salmiak doesn't take it from us, you can indeed raid. Beautiful. Not gonna generate a lot of cash, but it's better than nothing. You, Luther. Take Fuming Serpent. And there goes our Imperium. And there goes our Public Order, I guess. Low casualties. Yeah, this is honestly pretty garbage. I guess we could watch the boarding crew attack one more time. But once again, I think... maybe we could just do this with minimal control. Yeah, let's do this. Low casualties, unfortunately. But oh well. Just fight it. Just fight it, as we won't have time for another battle this episode, unfortunately. Unless I'm mistaken. I haven't actually checked the time. I'll check it in a second here. Alrighty, I wasn't originally going to make this a cinematic battle, and it's not going to be a difficult battle. I think we all know that, but I want to take a look at some of these animations, and I also took a look at the time, and then I saw that we were running out, so we might as well make this the one cinematic battle of the episode, especially since the first battle was just artillery. Not that this one lacks artillery, mind you, it's just not the same as the artillery saw earlier. Ooh, I love the slow motion mortars. It still looks very nice, even if it doesn't compare to Hellstorm or Rocket Batteries. Anyway, I want to see some of these animations of spells. I want to see maybe Bartholomew attack, that sort of thing. Maybe we can get a duel going with the boarding crew between the Black Ark Corsairs. In fact, I'd like to compare their stats here. So we've got 90 armor and then 50-34 on the melee attack and defense. That's pretty... whoa, huh. That's interesting. Wait, how much did you say? 50 and 34. So while they have a little bit less defense, they have quite a bit more melee attack and so much more armor. In fact, I believe vanilla Black Ark Corsairs do not have this much armor. I know that they have the Sea Dragon Cloak, which reduces... missile damage, and there it's minus 20%, but 90 armor, that's pretty hefty. No wonder they get so powerful when they get a lot of stats in them. Anyway, Bartholomew is actually going to be able to get some fighting done. He's going to immediately charge. There he goes. At least until he's in the Silostra's army. Nice. I like the little glowing sword. You wouldn't think he'd still be blessed enough to have a sword that's glowing with, like, non-baleful energies. Because it just looks like, it looks like a very positive sort of glow there, as opposed to, you know, the evil. Anyway, the rest of the battle is really non-consequential. We got a unit of Dark Riders charging here and is going to get ripped apart by all of our range units. We can even probably keep half of our army in reserve and still be just fine here. 4 Dark Riders. That was never gonna end well for you. Alrighty, well, let's keep fighting. Let's, we got some explosions coming in from those bomb throwers there, and this may be, for a while, the last use we get of the bomb throwers, as I've been thinking about replacing them. I don't remember if I say this before or after the battle, because you do have to go back to comment over it anymore, so now I'm just confused. Ooh, but I do love to see the volleys from the boarding crew. I really like the boarding crew. I like the fact that they're... they still all got all the trappings of Empire, I guess, with all the get-ups and stuff. It's nice. I also like how they, like, get knocked back like that. Now, are they getting knocked back by virtue of getting hit by the enemy, or are they getting knocked back when they're firing their pistols? You wouldn't think there would be that much recoil on these relatively small guns. Yeah, yeah, it does seem like they get knocked back by this. That's kind of interesting, because zombies, they have, like, inhuman strength compared to what they would normally have, even if they are slow and stupid. I'm kind of surprising that they get knocked back like this, but they probably don't have inhuman coordination, so let's face it. And yeah, coordination is definitely something they lack anyway. We have a Death Hag charging in. We're obviously going to focus her down before she can actually get to the battle lines, and that's a lot of blood. Normally the Death Hags would enjoy this sort of thing, but probably not when they're getting ripped apart by gunfire. Tremendously unfortunate for you. The rest of our battle line is holding quite strong. No damage dealt thus far, and pretty much as we've expected it. Bartholomew still fighting in all this. I mostly just wanted to see him fight. Oh, there we go. Nice little jump in the middle of this formation. And yeah, getting some action for the boarding crew over here. And ooh, what the hell was that? Oh, they used the cascading fire cloak on those Black Ark Corsairs. Not a terrible use of that. And these Black Ark Corsairs have actually charged our zombie-powered gunnery mob bombers. A little bit underestimated. Generally, and the auto-resolve underestimates them. Everybody underestimates the Black Ark Corsairs, but you really shouldn't. They're really strong, and ooh, here comes Black Ark support, unless I'm mistaken. Unless I'm misremembering this. Yep, that's gonna hurt. It's a lovely explosion, though. Look at that. I love slowing it down at the moments of, like, explosions and stuff. It's like, it's almost like that scene with Quicksilver, that sort of thing. And there we go, even more Black Ark support. It looks like the AI really had it out for this one unit of boarding crew. I mean, damn, they got hurt. And I just wanted them to duel the Black Ark Corsairs in a sort of even ground, but then the Black Ark Corsairs got kind of wrecked by the Black Ark support, which is super ironic, but it is what it is. Anyway, over here we have Bartholomew, who is now fighting the enemy Lord, which may not be such a good thing, because it looks like the enemy Supreme Sorceress does have magical attacks, and therefore can damage him pretty badly, especially while he's locked up by the other units. But at least, unlike Silostra, this entire army does not have magical attacks. Another thing I want to see here out of this little tiny battle, inconsequential as it is the summoning animation for either Vangeist's Revenge or Kraken's Pull. And we're going to use Kraken's Pull right here. This is why we're going to move away Bartholomew, who's already been a little bit beat up. He's almost at half HP there from that sorceress hitting him. But yeah, move him away from that magical damage, and there we go. It's a pretty nice effect from the Kraken's Pull, you gotta admit. Watch that in slow motion, especially since we haven't, I think I used it once before in an early battle, but it might have been in a situation where we didn't actually get to see it in action, and it's a pretty cool effect. 2 thumbs up, or 2 tentacles up from Cthulhu's face. There we go. And let's see how much damage that did. That's a lot of blood. Ooh, yeah, it obliterated those 2 units. They're completely gone. Sorceress is not going to suffer too much damage from that, but still pretty good. Yeah, this portion of the battlefield is fine. Our units are moving forward to clean up everything that's left here, and the battle is just about over. We do still have a unit of boarding crew, I guess, chasing down these units, and I didn't even use the scurvy dogs over there. I probably could have used them to chase down this, but I was honestly too busy watching the animations, because I wasn't originally planning to make this a cinematic battle, so I commented over it. Now I'm just doing it again. So I didn't really control it in an ideal situation, because I was too distracted myself, and I commented in such a way that I still could take a look at stuff, but, you know, I wanted to see the Kraken's Pull and Bartholomew fight a little bit more. Now, one unfortunate thing did happen. This was the unit that got hit by several uses of that Black Ark support, and yeah, it's pretty beat up. It's got like 15% HP remaining, maybe 20% HP remaining, and it's gonna drop as these Black Ark Corsairs are still here, and these ones are fairly healthy at that. I do try to get the animated hulks. These are not animated hulks, these are rotting Prometheans. Adorable. They are much more adorable than animated hulks. I tried to get them to sort of engage this unit of Black Ark Corsairs to prevent them from killing this boarding crew, but unfortunately, they kind of ripped it apart, and more importantly, they forced it to start crumbling, wherein it will essentially kill itself. Unfortunate though that may be. So a farewell to the boarding crew. Couldn't quite get the one-on-one action going between it and the enemy there, but it is what it is. I'm sure we'll have another opportunity. Over here, Luther Harkin has taken pot shots at the enemy admiral. Oh yeah, now he has explosive bullets, doesn't he? Wait, enemy admiral? I'm too used to fighting other vampires. Enemy hero. And just moving him away just to try to keep firing. Oh, there we go. That was an actual hit. Yeah, because generally speaking, we've mainly sent him into melee, and that makes sense. He does 95 melee attack, and his weapon strength is okay. But I mostly wanted to see him gun some jerks down, so... There we go, another hit, and it does look like another hit, huh? So the explosive bullets don't work when they actually hit a model? Or was that not his attack? Hey, guys, don't interfere with that. Oh, damn it. Moved a few boarding crew and a little bit too close, and they gunned down the enemy, a Lord and not Admiral. And Luther was enjoying himself so much. Well, that's it for this little battle. Just wanted to see it if it's the only cinematic battle in this episode. And I am excited to get the next episode, because we're going to try to retrofit our armies. Luther's army especially, because he's now lost some units. Oh, more Black Ark support coming in. Great. At least we didn't lose another one of these boarding crew. Yeah. Yeah, gonna retrofit this army, and I guess regardless of the fact that we're gonna lose a ton of cash, maybe we should build up Silostra. I still haven't decided whether we want to wait a few turns or not, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, we can bleed money for a few turns. Anyway, some nice animations, hoping we get more action out of the Kraken's pull there, wink, and also we will... well, we gotta try out Vangeist's Revenge as well as a few of the other animations, just to, just for fun. Well, 157 kills on Luther, not bad, considering he didn't use Vangeist's Revenge and kept it to the Kraken's pull. Not bad. Occupy this, please. And there we go. Now Imperium will start, it'll start hurting us. Not so much right now, but still okay. Hey, wait, we got another one of these. Huh, interesting. Wait, can we even use two of them? We'll see. Luther, Great Cabin. Start with that. Great Hoard of Treasure. Let's hope it's nearby somewhere. We are definitely going to need a Great Hoard of Treasure. And we always need a Great Hoard of Treasure. Riddle of Walat. Shouldn't you be in the desert? Riddle of Walat. Close to the Mount of Spiders. Find what is lost for the Highlands beyond the blah 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 blah. This should be in the desert. That's a Nehekaran name. It's one of their gods, isn't it? Weird. I mean, it's kind of close in these spider mountains, but anyway. I'm just checking on these. Yeah. Alrighty, we're good there. Did you level up again? Oh, now you leveled up again. Well, I guess I'm not really complaining, but, Pirate King for you. Bolstered Marksmanship ability. Unit is dead, disabled. Target self-affects allies in range for 60 meters. Increase to accuracy, base missile damage, and armor-piercing damage. With the combination of the missile strength for the zombie-powered gunnery mobs that he already gets, that's pretty good. And it's pretty damn solid. Yeah. I'm still wishing that the boarding crew could double dip, but it is what it is. Alright, speaking of boarding crew, one here. You guys are all gonna go. 1, 2. That's 6 boarding crew. We don't really need the Tide of Skjold, funnily enough. Do we need more than 6, though? I feel like that's fine. Honestly, we'd probably be better off getting another one of these zombie parts. Oh, we can also summon regular zombies. Regular zombies are probably more effective at tarp hitting than the zombie pirate deckhands mobs, but the deckhands mobs at this point, with all of our buffs, do fairly considerable damage. It also makes me think that we really want to start getting some Graveguard in here. I also feel like we probably want another artillery piece in this army. And honestly, we should probably replace the bomber mobs with gunnery mobs with hand cannons. Only they weren't so expensive to recruit, because we can't recruit them here. Noctilus can, but how close are you to building this? Probably a little while. Well, we can retrofit his army a little bit later. I'll think about it. You can also... let's see. Can't really do anything, can we? Alrighty. Well, it is what it is. Unfortunately, with that, I think I'm going to call this episode here. We're going to continue bleeding money in next episode, but we'll otherwise soon sail Silostra to hopefully kill Gentleman Jenkins and get ourselves another piece of 8. Also, once we take the Marks of the Old Ones and possibly Chupayatl as well, in the hopes that Lokir revives, we're going to move right out from Chupayatl. I guess we're going to hold on to it. It is a gold mine after all. And then we're going to sail up the coast like this, and then go all the way to Sartosa. Hopefully... Nope. Vampire Corruption is still 100% there, which means that it has not fallen, so Count Noctilus definitely has a goal for next episode, so stay tuned for that, as well as the death of the Blessed Dread. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback with regards to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.